Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. Today we're looking at more shared fate rewards. As usual, I will put the disclaimer that this video contains spoilers for the zones within Endwalker. Specifically, this is the fourth zone that we'll be looking at. That, you should already be tuned out by now if you don't want to know what that is. It is, of course, Mare Lamentorum, which is on the moon. So this area then, as you can see on our shared fate window here, as we load this up, I've capped on my gemstones here, is the fourth zone on the list. And at rank 3, you have access to a bunch of stuff. At rank 2, you get your riding map. And then at rank 3, you get access to some housing related content. So here we are then in the Best Ways Burrow, and the bicolor gemstone vendor is at X21.9, Y12.2. Once you've got your shared fates ranked up, Trading Way is the Leporate we're looking for, and Trading Way will allow you to get both the One Small Step Orchestrion roll, which is the zone music, and also the Atheres Globe, which is a globe of Atheres, the planet that we all come from. We also have the riding map accessed at level 2 and a bunch of crafting mats available at rank 1 respectively. So obviously, if you need the crafting mats, that's where you get moose flesh, lunar tender blossoms, dynamite ash, and of course the riding map. But we're going to actually pick up, in actual fact, we're not going to pick up a globe because I've already picked one of these up earlier. So let's go and have a look at that in our housing area. I'm obviously quite impressed with the stuff that we have access to already. As you know, these vendors, the gemstone vendors, get added to over time. It's not a guarantee that they'll get added to over time. However, there is a fairly large likelihood that we will see new items added throughout the entirety of the 6.x series, as they did in Endwalker. So here we are in our housing, and we're going to have a look at these globes. I've actually got 2 of these that I purchased in preparation. So there's one, and we'll also move stuff off the table just for a few minutes. There we go, and move the table closer. That way we can see it at both elevations, so to speak, if I could speak myself. So on the floor then, as you can see then, this is supposed to be Atheres, which is a big hunk of rock, and then of course we have this sort of like spiral pattern. I'm not really sure what this is showing. Is this showing orbiting paths? Is this showing ether? Is this showing like the ley lines of the planet or something? I'm not really sure. But as you can see, the spiral sort of ends in this area. It's almost like a hole in the ozone layer or something, because it's a spiral all the way around. I'm not really sure as to what the reasoning is for that. Perhaps there is an inventory reason for that. It says previous designs were much flatter, says the flavor text. Of course, denying that flat earther theory once again. Well, why not, right? Why not? But it's the first time I think we've seen that referenced in the game. So let's spin this globe around. As you can see, I've got snap grid on. There we go. Let's turn it off. As you can see, it's it's just a ball of rock in the middle, suspended on a pendulum, and then like a podium, and then there's loads of spinny metal hung from that to represent something or other, maybe the ethereal pathways or something that interchange around the world. There's also differences in color, probably ether, right? Something like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so that's the housing item. A lot of people I talked to were like, is that it? A lot of people were saying, why is it not just an actual globe of Atheres? It would have been so much nicer to have, what we can see in the sky as an actual globe that we could spin around or something. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. But this looks like more of an ether map than anything else, like concentrations of ether and the way it flows and stuff. More than anything else. Something that you would see maybe in the actual observatory thingy in Mare Lamentorum when you first go there. But yeah, slight disappointment. I'm not going to be sugaring the pill there too much, but at the same time it does have some decent luminosity. That is one of the key things I suppose we can say positively about this. Let's put the brightness to 0, and as you can see, it comes to life quite nicely. That is one of the nicer elements of this for sure, but it looks pretty good at night. I think you might agree. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Not too bad. But as a lamp, it's not too bad, but as a globe, it's all right, I suppose. But yeah, you can really see the edges of the crystal when you turn the house lights up there. Look, very, very cool. Anyway, let me know what you think about this one. I know it's a short and sweet reward video, but honestly, there's not much else to show. The music, obviously, I would like to play, but I'm not sure about copyright concerns, so we're going to skip that for today. But yeah, there's a few more to do, 2 more zones for me to film, which I've pretty much completed the shared fate grinding for, and then I'm going to be working on doing about 8,000 fates to try and get the mount and the new wings, the fallen angel wings, and the new Wyvera mount, right? I think that's what you pronounce it as. So yeah, it's going to be a long journey here on out, but at least we got some of the base rewards unlocked, and hopefully if they get added to in the future, those vendors, I will film that stuff as well. Anyway, much love. Let me know what you think about the Etherics Globe, if you were disappointed like myself, what you would have wanted instead, or if you quite like this item, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.